Yo, what up, street gods? There, Kim. All right, some more turbo thoughts for y'all. So this one is a fun thought. Is create your own venture capital fund for yourself. Become your own VC for yourself. Um, the two things that people spend way too much money on is one, a car, two, a home. As a fun life experiment, right? What if you dictate to yourself that myself will never, because I don't desire to, either A, buy a car or own a car, or B, buy or own a home? Then what would you do with all that money, right? So a fun thought is you could just use that monies to speculate in yourself. I call it self-speculation funds. So for example, you know, it's funny because even like a brand new car, like let's say a standard, on a Prius or something, right? Or a Camry, it's like still like 30 grand, right? And it seems like not as expensive as like, $100,000 car, 200,000 car, right? But still really expensive. I still remember actually when I was in high school, and at the time, let's say you get paid $10 an hour, right? I'm like doing the math. So I'm like, if you want to buy a $30,000 car, getting paid $10 an hour, how many hours do you have to work? Even nowadays, let's say the standard, salary or wage is $20 an hour. $30,000 car, $20 an hour. That's a lot of hours. Would you rather be spending that money on a car, or would you rather be spending that money and time to not have to work and just do more interesting, creative stuff? And a practical thought too is you ideally want to free up as much free time and leisure and OTM as possible, and to work as little as possible. And when I say work, I mean to just say like, I don't know, just your money accumulation thing, right? Work. I like the idea of like creative work and making stuff, right? Me and my friends call it plork, play work, plork. I don't work, I plork, right? And yeah, and I think it's a good idea because so much of like things we speculate in life, we think we got to go to some other external authority in order to do the thing. So for example, like, if you got an idea, it's like, oh, I got to get it funded. But maybe it's better to just kind of dip into your own war chest and use it on yourself in terms of what you're personally interested in, right? And so my suggestion is, just as a fun thought experiment, just think to yourself, what if I, even if I was a quadrillionaire, didn't desire to own a car or a home? What would I do with all my money otherwise?